Cool. Alright, so coming up we have SteelWing versus Lucretio. Loses round 5. That means Lucretio beat Zone in the previous round. I'm not quite sure who the winner of this plays. I think the winner of this might play Matsu. I can check the bracket because I have the bracket. I have the bracket on deck. But anyway, we got the Falco versus the Rob. No, Falco versus Olimar. Lucretio working on a new Olimar. Not something that I've personally seen too much of. Let's see what it can do. Let's see what heat it can bring to the table. SteelWing already making friends with that Reflector. A lot of damage coming from that White Pikmin. White Pikmin, the side B, does the most damage of any Pikmin. Really, really damaging, and of course it goes very far. Meanwhile, the Purple's having a ton of extra knockback, being able to launch the opponents a lot further. With Olimar, it's all about managing those Pikmin. Yellows have additional range on their attacks, whilst Blues have stronger throws, and that forward smash, very abusable, very, very powerful, and SteelWing swiftly losing his first stock. SteelWing's going to need to find an answer to Lucretio's shenanigans. It's also pretty hard for Falco to get those hits that he needs versus a tiny character like Olimar. Falco's hitboxes in places that can be quite precise and awkward to land, and a tiny character being in Olimar can make it very difficult. All drop zone. Oh, these two going super deep for their edge guards. Now once again, Lucretio's asserting center stage, just creating this wall. SteelWing lacking an answer to this barrage of tiny vegetable people. Screaming at the top of his lungs, unable to really punish what Lucretio is trying to do. Finally gets some momentum, holding the on stage. Beautiful down smash right there. The jab's 1-2 punch from Olimar. Kind of strange looking move for such a tiny little character. Alright, now it feels steadily like SteelWing is finding a few more answers. Great tech coming from Lucretio. But a huge back air getting the stage spike. Now 102%. Full lineup is on deck. That blue up throw is a potent kill throw. But Lucretio opts to get rid of the blue, interestingly enough. Now he has the white on deck. Not the best Pikmin if you're trying to secure the stock. Ideally, you want to manage the Pikmin so that you've got those reds, you've got those purples. The purples in particular are super, super potent when trying to seal out the stock. This is a scary situation. A lot of moves in Olimar's kit can take the stock here. Unfortunately, SteelWing is out of the percent for down throw, red down throw into purple back air to work as a true kill confirm. But the blue up throw, no longer on deck either, is something that will kill. And now SteelWing gradually closing the gap. A huge drop zone fair, but Olimar's recovery more than enough to bring him all the way back. Great air dodge bait. SteelWing has really, really brought this back. This is an incredibly close game. He needs to be careful. Both players looking on their last stock. SteelWing just trying to find an opening, trying to save space safely with these back airs. Again, the white, any other Pikmin might have sealed the stock there, but the white was not strong enough. And scooped with the up smash. SteelWing takes game one. He's grooving, he's moving, he's feeling himself. Lucretio claims that the game was unfair, despite the fact that he lost indeed to Falco. Clearly an incredibly potent and powerful character in this game, you know. Falco. Oh, help him! Nonetheless, this boy SteelWing makes it work. Lucretio taking it to Duck Hunt. Oh, you best get your pillows at the ready, folks. We are in for the long haul. straight off the bat, throwing away his red and yellow in order to just isolate the blue and get that big throw damage. SteelWing using of course, his reflector in order to get rid of the Pikmin. Misses the down throw, bread and butter. Again, great use of the reflector, not only to reflect the Pikmin away, but as a long-range poke, or a mid-range poke rather. Just keeping Lucretio back at that mid-range, although that is typically a mid-range that Lucretio is more than happy to operate in. Super fast Pikmin toss, just getting so much damage. Reads the air dodge beautifully, catches the landing with that powerful purple up smash, taking the stock with only 46% to his name. But this is similar to how the previous game started, and SteelWing was able to mount a fantastic comeback. He's getting his throws, but the additional space, the additional airspace and ground space, comparative to Battlefield, is giving Lucretio a little bit more breathing room. 2 purples and a white. This is a very powerful combination for Lucretio. That side B, the Pikmin toss, is going to harass him spectacularly. Pikmin toss is one of the overall fastest projectiles in the game, so it's super, super good at that mid-range control. Latches the white on. Big damage tacked on. Forcing him off stage. Oh, he had the position perfectly for a big punish there, but wasn't able to capitalize. Managed to get down with that neutral air. Now finally, big back throw. One of the most damaging throws in the game. That blue back throw does over 14%. 15 when fresh. Up there with the likes of Buster Shulk's throws. But the up smash scooping up once again. 106% deficit to SteelWing's name. Taking it slow. Trying to find his openings. And it's interesting, despite the stage pick and the nature of, well, Lucretio as a player and the character that he's playing, this has been a pretty fast-paced game. These two have been at it, going back and forth in each other's faces. Rising fair, punishes with the dash attack, not able to capitalize with the edge guard because of that purple Pikmin. Such a good tool. Oh, can he get this edge guard? This is a good showing from SteelWing. Once again, gets the grab. He's looking for these air dodges. He's looking for these misplays from Lucretio. Oh, commits to the jab, but no punish on Lucretio's part. Again, both players slowing down the pace of the game. Really aggressive grab. Beautiful stuff. A sudden implementation of a burst of speed coming out from Lucretio, and that will be game 2. 1-1. This loses round 5. The winner of this plays Matsu. Game 3. Where shall SteelWing opt for? What kind of stage will he want? What kind of options will he look to try and get? Runs it back to a Battlefield.
3, 2, 1, go!
Already pressuring with the up air. And now SteelWing, for the first time in the set, has taken a slight early lead. Ooh, it's difficult to space that against the character like Olimar, who does have that ranged grab. Trying to go for the extended string right there. Unfortunately, misses the conversion. Unable to punish that. Fantastic reflection of the forward smash. Huge knockback coming from that, even though it was just a yellow. Dragged him down once again. Oh, this is a beautiful edge guard from SteelWing, but not able to finish it off. Still good damage nonetheless. The grab punish. Tries to read once again with the up smash. Misplaces it this time. And again, overall, this is definitely a stronger start from SteelWing, but Lucretio does have the center stage now. Very, very close with that Pikmin side B, the purple Pikmin toss. Another big forward smash, just surviving. Blue not quite as strong as the red or purple. Oh, the hit lag of the Pikmin slowed down that up air, preventing him from getting the confirm. Punishing that side B, a little bit reckless on the side of SteelWing. Now Lucretio has the lead once again, but a huge back air coming out, instantly evening the stocks. Final stock of this set for both players. Let us see who is able to take it. This is a good combination of Pikmin from Lucretio's side. The white is going to deal heavy damage if you can't dispatch him. Thankfully, the up air is able to take it relatively quickly and safely. Lucretio trying to box him out. But the 0-1-2, Olimar's jab, deceptively decent move. Alright, once again, this is great ledge pressure coming from SteelWing. Misses out the pivot grab. I think he was anticipating the roll, but he just kind of misspaced himself. This is fantastic spacing and pressure coming from SteelWing at the moment. His boxing game is looking really, really clean. Is he going to get the down air spike? No. Misses the down smash too. I'm really surprised, actually. Now, what I'd like SteelWing to do, maybe, if he manages to get the trump once again, I would like to see him go for the roll read instead. Lucretio is consistently opting for that roll off the ledge, so maybe SteelWing will opt for a harder punish, maybe a run-in up smash to try and capitalize on that. Lucretio once again back in the lead, doing his best to wall out SteelWing, finding those opportunities to get the grabs, baiting stuff like those reflectors. Again, forward smash, a move that you really have to respect from Olimar. Big up smash, not quite going to take it. The sour spot hitbox of that move. Oh, he's going deep. Great tech. Oh, he had the read. He wanted it, but the back air out of shield takes the set. Good stuff to top player Lucretio. 2-1. What a set. Good stuff to both players. Lucretio will be moving on to fight Matsu in loses round 6.
Survival.